is one of the species that is specially adapted for living in the coastal zone. Sandy soil, high tide, low tide, and all that. And it can cover extensive it can form huge group like clumps, and it's very important for protecting the coastal zone from erosion and tidal waves and all that. It can break the that force of the water. This flower is having quite a unique shape. So how it can be used to protect the ocean like this? It will form a barrier. Now, ocean is there, high tide, low tide keeps coming and going. And then in the high tide, and if there is a cyclonic event and all, the water will surge over the ocean and go into the inland, where it is very, the height from the ocean is very low, so it can go for up to a kilometer and all, 2 kilometer, 2 and all inside if it's a big storm. And here about half a dozen species are there, that's all. It's not a very diverse region from floral perspective. And this is the first line of defense is a couple of grasses and one hypomia is there, one or two more small species, all of which I am going to cover today. And then the first major barrier will be this species. That name and all I will write in the title of the video. And flowers are like this. That is the seed, round one, and then thick succulent stems are there. That is the fruit, like that. And then flower I already showed. It comes in bunches like this, small bunches like that. And peculiar type of flower with one structure, one part. I think that pollen bearing part is on the top. So nice shape is there. And this fruit I showed. So this one, this plant occupied one line along the, going up to a height of about 20 feet almost, the upper portion. And not only the roots will hold and bind the soil, but when that coastal surge comes like that from the ocean, it will come and dash against this first barrier, and that will slow down the speed of that waters that are rushing in the high tide and in the cyclonic events and all that. So that's how it prevents erosion. And behind that, this casuarina tree is a popular thing that does well. This one, it's a hardwood, and I'm not sure from which country it is and all that. but does very well in the coastal zone, and it also helps to form the barrier. So two species I showed, and both can occur inland also. Particularly this one, I was surprised to realize that it has survived in Bangalore. So though it's not designed for such inland places, it does survive.